I'd love to hear, gosh, as you guys went to 105 people, and particularly you guys have 22 owners, right? I can't imagine having 22 decision makers, right? That's a lot, right?
Yeah.
And so that's a challenge we haven't gotten to yet. But I just think about this and I'm thinking like, how were you guys able to have such a rich culture? Because I know enough about you guys that you guys have an admirable culture, right?
Thank you.
And that's difficult to do, particularly at your size.
I appreciate that. And so, yeah, first thing on the shareholders, 22 of them, but we have 6 board members who make 99% of the decisions, right? So we do still have a manageable group of decision makers, if you will. But what you were saying a minute ago about the culture piece, and it's so cool for me to see this. Natalie, who runs our marketing and branding side of the business, and you guys do a wonderful job with this as well, but people see us on social media, for example, and they come up to me, strangers, and say, gosh, I just love y'all's content. And I'm like, I really appreciate you saying that. And we're conscious because of EOS to talk about our core values and to talk about our vision and to talk about our purpose statement, which I'll just segue to that real quick. Our mission statement, or our why statement, as we say it, is we lead to inspire confidence so that your potential is unleashed. And what I love about that mission statement, Lliam, is it doesn't say insurance. It doesn't say customer service. It doesn't say ethical. It doesn't say quality. All those things are important. But why we exist is to everyone we touch, our employees, our customers, our suppliers, our partner vendors, is to say, if we can be related to these constituents and lead them in a way that inspires confidence in our relationships and how we do business, then the potential is unlimited. That's what unleashed potential means to me. So those are the things, when you talk about a strong culture, that those are some of the components. And the other thing that I'm so lucky that I get to do, after anyone has worked for our company for 90 days, then they have a meeting with me and we spend an hour together and we go through the VTO, the Vision Traction Organizer. And I pull it up on my screen and I usually start it with, these are the 6 key components of our business, and vision is one of them. And then I go through the vision statement, which describes the core values, and I tell them how they were created. And then we talk about our 10-year target. We talk about our niche in the market. We talk about our strategy going to the market. We talk about our guarantee, all those things that are part of this constitutional document that describes what is Snellings Walters. And I love doing that because it allows me to tell stories. And it also brings everybody on the same page as to, like you said, we get fragmented and distracted, and they're like, I'm not even sure what this company is trying to accomplish. I mean, I know what I got to do day to day as my job, but I'm not really sure how am I rowing the boat to help this company achieve its short, medium, and long range goals, and why do I care? And those are the things that are just really powerful, and what I've loved about being in the role that I'm in today, and then I get to bring people to the same page about why they work here, why we hired them. I tell them, we hired you because we perceive that you align with our core values, and we're going to talk about that every 90 days, right? It's part of the EOS process. So that's kind of the long answer to that question.